Camera number 329 of 365 is the Ilford Sportsman. Now I have already done a Sportsman, this one in fact, on the left, but as you'll hopefully appreciate, they are quite different looking cameras. Predominantly the lens is different, and it's on that basis that I'm using it as a different camera. It's 45mm, but it's a 3.5 f3.5 lens, whereas the previous version was an f2.8. So on that basis, because it's a fixed lens camera, it's going to hopefully provide maybe just a slight difference. I don't know, but certainly on that basis I'm using that as a different camera. So like the previous Sportsman, as I say, it's a fixed lens. Shutter speeds go from bulb to 1/200th of a second, and you simply focus manually. Input your chosen shutter speed. There is no meter, so you have to use handheld meter or Sunny 16. And then the shutter button is in the front, so we have to wind on our film and then take our photograph. Now with this particular one, it wasn't initially working. The shutter was stuck. So to open the film chamber, we just simply press this little button. It pops open. So what I had to do was actually take the rear element off, which unscrews, and just with a dry or cotton bud, I just gently gave it a wipe over, and now I have a operating shutter. So that's a very nice, simple solution. So if you do find these and they don't, the shutter doesn't seem to work, then there's a possible easy solution. You do need a lens spanner, the undo the retaining nut or ring, and you can take it out and then just, as I say, give it a clean, and it works. So I'm very pleased with that. Film memo, our film advance, and then film counter around that, which rotates. Our aperture ring that is there, and that's pretty much it really. The button that releases our film advance so that we can wind our film in, our canister, and then tripod mount. So the Ilford Sportsman version 1, I believe it is, if I'm not much mistaken, or certainly one of the earlier versions, whereas the previous one was a little later version. So that is camera number 329 of 365.